Over 2 decades, dishwashers dropped nearly 10 decibels, from around 60 decibels to 42 decibels, A-weighted, a perceived halving of loudness. The industry sold that as progress, but to get there, manufacturers quietly removed self-cleaning mechanisms, added fine mesh filters you are expected to scrub monthly, and stretched cycles past 2 hours. Modern dishwashers did not just get quieter, they became more annoying than ever. That trade-off traces back to one federal rule. Step into a kitchen in the late 1990s, and the dishwasher was impossible to ignore. A standard cycle meant a steady roar, 55 to 65 decibels, loud enough to drown out conversation. For many, that clatter became the background noise of family dinners and late-night cleanup. It wasn't subtle, but it was reliable. The machine's racket was a side effect of brute force cleaning, powerful pumps, high-speed spray arms, and little concern for what the neighbors might hear through the walls. By the early 2000s, manufacturers started promising something different. Suddenly, the decibel rating was front and center in every brochure. Bosch, Whirlpool, and KitchenAid rolled out new models advertised as Quiet Plus. Sound levels dropped into the low 50s, then the mid-40s, and finally, by the mid-2000 teens, into the territory of 42 decibels, A-weighted. That is quieter than a suburban street at night. On paper, a 10 decibel drop meant the machine sounded half as loud as the ones people grew up with. The promise was clear: peace and quiet, even in an open-plan kitchen. For buyers, the numbers were persuasive. A dishwasher that did not interrupt a movie or a phone call felt like progress. Industry ads talked about library quiet and whisper cycles. The decibel rating became a badge of honor, a selling point as important as stainless steel or a third rack. But as the noise faded, expectations shifted too. Owners started to believe that silence meant improvement everywhere. The quieter the machine, the better the experience, or so the marketing claimed. Few noticed what was left out of those glossy ads, the hidden trade-offs that came bundled with all that quiet. The story of the modern dishwasher, it turns out, is about what you do not hear and what you are not told. On May 30th, 2013, the U.S. Department of Energy drew a new line for dishwashers. Annual energy use could not exceed 307 kilowatt hours, and a normal cycle had to use 5 gallons of water or less. These numbers were written into federal code and enforced through mandatory testing. For manufacturers, this was not a suggestion. It was the new minimum for every standard size model sold in the country. The limits did not just nudge design, they forced it. To meet the 307 kilowatt hour ceiling, engineers lowered pump wattage and reworked spray arms to deliver cleaning with less power. 5 gallons per cycle meant every drop of water had to do more work, so machines began recirculating water through tighter, finer filters. The old brute force approach with big motors, high flow, and lots of noise simply did not fit inside the new rules. Instead, companies shifted to quieter, slower pumps and more intricate water pathways, all in the name of efficiency. On paper, these changes delivered what regulators wanted: lower bills, less water down the drain, and a smaller environmental footprint. The efficiency gains are real and measurable, but the mechanical trade-offs were rarely spelled out in the sales pitch. The push for lower energy and water use meant that every component, from the pump to the filter basket, had to squeeze more performance out of less. The result was a new breed of dishwasher, quieter, yes, but also more sensitive to loading, more dependent on regular owner maintenance, and less forgiving if you cut corners. The federal rulebook had quietly rewritten what it meant to own and care for a machine that was once all about simplicity. Hidden in those numbers was the first clue that the modern dishwasher's invisible engineering villain was not noise, it was complexity passed quietly to the owner. Open the door of any modern dishwasher, and the first thing you will spot is a fine mesh filter tucked beneath the lower rack. Unlike the old hard food grinders that pulverize scraps with brute force, today's machines capture debris in a layered filter system, one that quietly hands a new job to the owner. The mesh itself is engineered to catch particles as small as 0.5 millimeter. Bosch's three-stage assembly combines a coarse screen, a finer mesh, and a microfilter, all designed to keep water recirculating through an ever tighter loop. Whirlpool's version uses a self-cleaning basket, but the reality is cleaning is not automatic. The owner's manual spells out the new routine. For Whirlpool, the filter should be checked and rinsed at least once a month. Bosch recommends every few months, or more often for heavy use. These intervals are not just suggestions, they are essential to keep the machine running as promised. The reason is simple. With less water and lower pump power, every bit of gunk that slips through can clog the mesh, slow the spray arms, and undermine cleaning. If the filter is not cleared on schedule, water starts to back up, odors develop, and the promise of quiet operation fades as the pump strains against a blocked screen. For the owner, what sounds like progress in the showroom translates into a new household chore, removing, rinsing, and reinstalling a filter that older machines buried deep out of sight. The filter's presence is a quiet reminder. The price of silence and efficiency is paid in hands-on upkeep, not just at the cash register. This is the hidden trade-off most buyers never hear about until the machine starts to smell or the dishes come out less than clean. A clogged filter is not just a minor hassle, it is the moment when the promise of a quiet, efficient dishwasher falls apart. The first sign might be a sour odor, lingering long after the cycle ends. Open the door, and instead of clean steam, there's a musty waft that clings to plates and glasses. Technicians' field service calls for this every week. Owners complain of standing water in the bottom, or a pump that suddenly groans and shuts off mid-cycle. The culprit, more often than not, is a filter packed with food debris and grease. With less water and weaker pumps, even a thin layer of buildup can choke the system. Water backs up, spray arms lose pressure, and the machine strains to drain. Service reports from Whirlpool and Bosch list filter clogs as a leading cause of pump failures and drainage stalls. For the owner, the fix is hands-on. Pull the filter, scrub out the gunk, and hope the pump has not overheated. Skip this step, and what started as a maintenance shortcut can turn into a repair bill. The new reality is clear. The quieter the dishwasher, the more it depends on you to keep it running. A modern dishwasher can run for more than 2 hours on a standard setting. According to Department of Energy data, the average normal cycle now clocks in at 131 minutes, over twice as long as a typical movie. Even the so-called quick cycle averages 75 minutes, far from the half-hour sprints people remember from older machines. For anyone waiting on clean plates, that is a long time to kill. In a GE survey of 11,000 owners, 68% listed these drawn-out cycles as their top frustration. The kitchen becomes a waiting room, with dinner plans and morning routines held hostage by a machine that is supposed to save time. The promise of quiet operation is real, but the cost is measured in lost evenings and delayed breakfasts. Owners find themselves checking the clock, wondering how a task that once faded into the background now drags on into the night. The invisible engineering villain is not just complexity, it is time, quietly subtracted from daily life. A premium dishwasher now means a premium price, often $250 to $500 more for a model that boasts a 42 decibels A-weighted sound rating and a glowing info light to prove it is running. The promise is silence, but the math behind the price tag tells a different story. Energy Star models do use about 12% less electricity and 30% less water than their standard counterparts. Over a decade, that translates to savings of just $50 to $70 on utility bills. The rest is paid up front, not recouped in lower bills or fewer chores. The info light itself is a symbol of the paradox. You are paying extra to know your dishwasher is working because it is so quiet you cannot tell otherwise. The supposed upgrade, quieter cycles, and lower resource use becomes a status signal, not a practical advantage. For cost-conscious buyers, the punchline is hard to ignore. The financial benefit is modest, but the upcharge is real. Quiet has a price, and it is not always paid back in the ways you would expect. Today, ultra-quiet dishwashers promise progress, while quietly outsourcing more hassle to owners. Efficiency gains are real, but so is the hidden labor. A low decibel rating is not proof of quality. It is a trade-off in disguise. When showroom metrics win, long-term ownership loses. What do you think? Does silence justify the sacrifice? If you're tired of products that fail before they should, subscribe. This channel is about exposing the design choices that made everything worse and finding what's still worth buying.